And I must say, I'm going to agree with Keith Ewan and Terry Reimer that some of the back markers here should not be out in a World Championship race. They're getting lapped far too early in proceedings.
That's rather controversial for you, Julian, to get stuck into that particular subject, but good on you is all I can say,
No,
mate.
it's dangerous, mate. It's putting people at risk.
Well, you can afford one lap, perhaps, to be lapped once, but...
late on in proceedings.
Well, there was somebody that was lapped 3 times, Terry was pointing out to me. He loves back markers, Terry Reimer.
I've seen him lap people in the bull door, Keith. He should be arrested for it, huh?
Well, that's not a proper race anyway. Oh, dear me, we won't say too much about that. Sorry, Terry. Only joking, of course, to those of you.
You better be.
And Julian is about to give me a slap. Meanwhile, here we have poleman Pier Francesco Chili looking for a result. He is Ian McPherson's man, I believe, for this race. Memory retention, not my best.
That's a good bet, that. It's a good bet.
Wait for the red light. They're under starters' orders now. The green flag at the back of the grid has come up. The revs are rising. It was a fast chase last time. Oh, Cole got a flyer, but so did that look like Scott Russell. Was that Russell?
Yes, it was Russell.
Scott Russell from the second row really got off the line on 22. Oh, look who leads. John Kaczynski.
Oh.
Cat amongst pigeons. So Kaczynski. Oh, that's Hodgson. It didn't work. Neil's up the slip road, and he's going to save that, no problem. Neil Hodgson. Well, you've got to feel sorry for Neil Hodgson. Sorry for those of you at home that are watching Neil. He has gone out of this race despite all those problems with his bike. He's not sorted them out. Well, certainly not from where he is anyway.
No, look at Scott Russell going third.
Kaczynski leads. Scott Russell goes third. A lot of pushing and shoving going on all the way around this track at the moment. Dearie me.
There's people everywhere.
You can say that again, and Kaczynski's in front. Akira Yanagawa seems to be settled for that second place. Foggy third. Won't like to look at both of those in front of him. Keeley in fourth place. Then it's Russell and Crafar side by side. Well, this championship really is an unbelievably open championship. They're going to fight right to the wire. Unlike, I can announce to you, the 500cc Grand Prix Championship, Michael Doohan has been crowned champion again. Our congratulations to him at the British Grand Prix. And Michael Doohan takes it yet again. There's no one to beat him. He is the champion of the Grand Prix class. But in Superbikes, it goes to the wire. Certainly doesn't the last couple of years anyway.
Yeah, it does. 4 in a row for Mick Doohan as Yanagawa now hassles Kaczynski. What Carl will not want to see is, do you see Jim Whittam sideways there in the pack? James
Whittam on bike number 12 there, looking a bit of a mess, James. Don't know what you were doing, but I'm sure you made the pass. Kaczynski from Akira Yanagawa, from Carl Fogarty. Those two pulling away slightly from Fogarty in third place. Behind Fogarty is poleman Pier Francesco Chili. Well, Kaczynski, you can bet your life that if he leads this race, he will be attempting to put distance on everybody. 14 dropping in there was James Hayden. He goes through as well. Oh, look at Akira Yanagawa, though. Looking for a wave past Kaczynski. And will he find it? We'll see if the Kawasaki man's up for it on the break.
Oh, look at Foggy.
Oh, nice one. Akira Yanagawa gets in front of John Kaczynski. Foggy's there with him. Through goes 12. That's Whittam. Pierre-Giorgio Bontempi on bike 15. Did I mention the word renaissance? I think I did.
That'll do.
I think that he really is. Let's take another look
Russell.
at this. Russell on the second row to the left of your screen. Look at that. He's away with the fairies, and he's already off and out of it. Oh. Will he get a stop-go? Foggy was on the move as well, but only slightly. Well, I wonder what they're trying to indicate with that. Possibly that Scott Russell's going to cop a penalty. Let's hope that Carl Fogarty, they don't attempt to give him one as well, because otherwise I think there might be a fight. Oh, that's Hodgson.
That's Neil.
Hodgson is down and out. Well, Hodgson was up the slip road on lap 1, in fact, turn 1, I think.
Yes, it was.
Now he is in, well, his worst nightmare. Neil Hodgson.
When will his luck change?
Well, I have to say, I just don't think he will now this year. I think he's so unsettled, that's the end of it for the year. He's only got a few races left to go, 8 in fact. Fogarty in the slipstream of Kaczynski. Is he going to be just here? He's looked good all the time in the brakes. He's sliding up the inside. Yes!
Take that.
Yes, really nice, neat manoeuvre, though. Very nicely done.
Good clean pass, Carl. Good clean pass. That's no surprise, the way Aaron Slights had to put it about.
Look at this, though. Foggy already making a break on Akira Yanagawa. He's chasing Akira Yanagawa, I should say, making a break on John Kaczynski.
Here comes Keeley on Kaczynski. Oh, no.
Optical illusion, Julian.
It fooled me, that camera angle, Gov.
So, with Foggy putting the quickest time down, you can see why he's right with Akira Yanagawa. Now, as Crafar moves on to the very wide line.
Oh, dear me.
Keeley with it up in the air. Kaczynski back in front of Keeley. Or is that Slight?
No, that's Kaczynski.
Definitely Kaczynski back in front. No, it's not. It is Slight.
It is. It is.
You almost had me convinced. It's Slight that's gone in front of both Kaczynski and Keeley.
Well done, that man.
So, number 2, Aaron Slight has made the move. And Keeley, It's a bit of a chicane, a moving one at that.
Yes.
Kaczynski one side of him, Crayford doesn't know where to go, he'll ride over him in a minute. And through goes Carl Fogarty, he hits the front, but Akira Yanagawa is looking for the inside line at this right-hander. But I would doubt, I've not seen anybody outbreak Carl Fogarty there throughout this race day.
Keely's just gone back in front of Kaczynski. It is warfare out there. There's Scott Russell, there's Bontempi. Then we have the big gap back to Whittam and Meklau.
Whittam has got in front of Meklau now. Akira Yanagawa looking for the inside line on Fogarty. He's
Carl.
not going to get it just there. Fogarty just waving his Ducati in defiance in the face of number 8, Akira Yanagawa. Pass me if you dare. But then again, I don't think Carl will have seen that manoeuvre that Akira Yanagawa tried on him in race 1 when he nearly hit him.
Yes.
Through goes Crayfar on Keely now. Keely
Nice.
not going his way this race. Yeah, I can tell you that Neil Hodgson is okay. He's just walked into the pits. We may get a word with him later. Hodgson is out. Once up the slip road, then... Oh, Keely takes out Crayfar.
Is he luckless or what, that Kiwi?
Crayfar is taken out again. Crayfar taken out by Carl Fogarty
And
at
he might
Brands
be
Hatch.
hurt.
This time by Pier Francesco Keely. Again, just a racing accident, and Crayfar really, as you said, Julian, luckless or what? Really was unfortunate. He was on the outside of that turn. That's where the Kawasaki worked best. Keely unfortunately lost the front end and just wiped out Simon Crayfar.
Keely's gone to apologise immediately.
It looks like Crayfar may have hurt his wrist on the way down. He was lucky not to have done that at Brands Hatch when Carl Fogarty collected him after high-siding at Druids. So, through the back markers they carve. Fogarty slides through it on another one. Akira Yanagawa just about manages it well, but it's costing the other boys,
It's
the two
costing
Honda men.
Kaczynski.
It is costing Kaczynski badly. He won't be happy.
And rightly so.
Oh, round the outside. Dearie me, little John, that was tough.
Brave.
Certainly wouldn't want to see a championship won by John Kaczynski going through the fence, that's for certain.
No, that
want
was...
to see him fighting right to the end.
And as you said, Keith, it's a bunch of back markers, and the guy who came off worst by far, we're looking at him.
Yeah.
Now here we
Yanagawa, now then. Kaczynski is there with Yanagawa.
Good ride,
now,
John.
Yanagawa is the type of rider that John Kaczynski won't mind getting alongside, I'm sure. He's looking for a way past on that Honda. He'll be able to make a clean move. He goes underneath him. Akira Yanagawa. John Kaczynski is after the man. He is after Carl Fogarty. He knows the man he's got to beat for this championship is in front of him. He knows that Carl Fogarty has a championship point lead at this point. He won't want to go to Assen with such a gap. Through comes Fogarty with Kaczynski right in his wheel tracks. John Kaczynski will be quite happy to be sitting there for a lap or two more, that is for certain. Having said that, Kaczynski sometimes takes an opportunity to go straight by, was about what I was going to say. He doesn't wait like most riders do and trail his man. If he's confident enough to go by, he goes by. Well, now the fireworks have gone off, because that's an extra 5 points to John Kaczynski. That will mean there's only 5 points between them in the championship. In fact, only 2 points if Neil Mackenzie's points at Brands Hatch are taken away from him, promoting Kaczynski another 3 points. If you're confused, don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later on. Carl Fogarty looking for a way back at Kaczynski now. Got good drive. Will he snap straight back at him, or will he sit there with him? The answer, up the inside, come Foggy. Feed off the footrest. Whoa! Oh, dear me. Carl Fogarty takes himself out with John Kaczynski. Remount if you can, Carl.
That's
Foggy and Kaczynski into the sandpit. He was in hot. His feet were off the footrest. He hadn't got full control. Kaczynski came across quite legitimately and properly into the right-hander. And Carl Fogarty makes a mistake at Brands Hatch and another one here in Austria. And that, if Kaczynski managed to remount onto the tarmac and get out there on the track again, is going to cost him dearly. Let's take another look at this.
This is
too late
already.
It was already there. Carl came in pretty hot. His feet off the footrest. He was a little unbalanced as he came in. He rubbed, well, his Ducati up against the rear end of John Kaczynski. And it wasn't John Kaczynski's fault in these circumstances. It's got to be said, Carl was in just so hot. Kaczynski picks it up, and there was nowhere for Carl to go. It was a very gentle landing for him, but that won't be any consolation whatsoever. And so, Kaczynski takes to the dirt, but Carl Fogarty is confirmed as down and out. Here is Akira Yanagawa. He could be the new race leader. He is. Last lap coming up. The charge is on for race 2 here in Austria. Akira Yanagawa then is now going to come under attack from Aaron Slight. Aaron Slight is going to do this in the last couple of corners onto the start and finish straight. Right there now. So, back marker in the way. This could really be a problem. Akira Yanagawa has got his sight line taken by that back marker. They're going to miss him though, I think. Round the outside here, yep, no problem there. Akira Yanagawa gets the power on. Up and over the hill now. This is where Slighty's looked good on the brakes before. Not close enough. Akira Yanagawa runs through the right-hander. It's all down to this. It's going to be Yanagawa. Yanagawa is going to take the win unless he makes a mess of it out of the corner here onto the straight. Akira Yanagawa makes history in 1997. He takes the win for Kawasaki.